Hey, slow your scroll. It's me, Denise, your diabetes self-care coach. So what happened was I was diagnosed with gestational diabetes during my first pregnancy. And after delivering the baby, they checked my blood sugars, did blood work, checked me out, and told me no more diabetes until 4 months later, I got really sick, was admitted into the hospital for 3 weeks, and then was given a permanent type 1 diabetes diagnosis. So, what happened? What caused me to be diagnosed 4 months later? So, come to find out, my body went through what they call a honeymoon period where my pancreas got this burst of energy and was producing the beta cells necessary to produce enough insulin to cover my glucose levels. But unfortunately, right after delivering, I went back to my crazy teenage diet of pizza and Slurpees and burgers and fries and Kool-Aid and sugary drinks, my favorite desserts. No more diabetes. I was good to go. So I just kind of went for it. So, of course, that was not a good idea. And so after that time period, my pancreas could not keep up producing enough insulin to cover those bad nutritional decisions I was making and elevated glucose level. So that's how I was diagnosed with type 1 permanently. And it continued. I had 3 children, and when I had my daughter, the second pregnancy, after delivering, again, I was in the hospital for about a week and a half when I was eating normal and not taking any insulin. So they had to monitor me and wait till they see my sugar levels increase and then put me back on insulin therapy. And then my third pregnancy, after delivering my son, I was in the hospital for a week, the same thing. It seemed like I didn't need any insulin. So they just monitored me, and then when they start to see my sugar levels increase, they put me back on insulin therapy. And so I wanted to share this story. I never really heard anyone talk about the diabetes honeymoon period. So this happened to me, it was with gestational diabetes. So I just want to share and encourage moms to be who are dealing with gestational diabetes to be vigilant on your nutrition and your exercise, and most importantly, your mental and emotional well-being. And also, after reading some studies, I read that about 60% of newly diagnosed type 1 diabetics experience honeymoon period, and it could last a few days, a few weeks, few months, and even some years in some cases. Just don't think because you're not showing signs of needing insulin that you can revert back to bad habits. No, you have to be vigilant and stay on top of your diabetes self-care. And I definitely want to hear your diagnosis story. Tell me what it was like, what you experienced, and then tell me how you have implemented your diabetes self-care so you can have your best health, so you can be your best self. All right, bye for now.